Travis, what did you say to the guys in the locker room?
Well, it's hard when your season ends abruptly. I actually said that. There's not a lot to say. Told them I was proud of them. We never quit tonight. We didn't play our best game early, obviously, but I like how we played it out right to the end. And I was proud of the group. We went through a lot of adversity this season to get to where we got to. I was proud of this team, and we lost to a good team. I mean, they're a real good team. I thought we played them hard, and sometimes you just got to tip your hat. And tonight was one of those nights.
Travis, the big hole early was obviously quite a few turnovers there.
Yeah.
Even seemingly unforced turnovers.
We threw some pucks away that are uncharacteristic of our group. Give them credit, though. They came hard, they pressured us, and I didn't think we were strong enough on the puck early in the game. And it's tough. You get down 3-0 real early in the game. It takes a lot of the wind out of your sails.
Failure on the 5-on-3 obviously was a big key.
It was. Power play struggled the whole series. And that's part of playoff hockey. Special teams play a big part in it. And it wasn't good enough.
Last year, the finals, you learned how to deal with that. Today, you're out in this round. Personally, how will you go away from here, go home, and think about the season?
Well, you always take a couple weeks and regroup and try to forget about things a little bit, I think, before you assess your season. We'll do the same thing we did last year. Take a few weeks off and have our staff put together a list of stuff that we think we need to get better at as a staff, and move on.
I think it was 47 or 48 players, which, a lot of guys up and down, a lot of guys being called up, a lot of guys hurt. You didn't have Wasey Hamilton, you didn't have Arswald at the end here, some other guys. Do you feel, that's just the job, you just got to deal with it?
Well, it is. It's part of the job in this league. Obviously, missing Hamilton and Archibald hurt us in the playoffs for sure, but that's part of the game. I thought our team had a real good year. I was happy with them. Would we have liked to have won this series? For sure. Could we have? Yes, I think we could have. But you don't always get what you want.
What changed things a little better, or what strategic things did you do third period to just take more chances?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Took some chances. We tried to. We pinched a lot, and when you got to score against 4 goals against one of the best defensive teams in the league, it's not easy. And I think our guys knew that. And when you get down too early, they know that it's a tough team to score against. I thought it rattled our chain a little bit, but. Give their team credit. They came in and played a hell of a game.
They make it difficult to get through, get into the offensive zone cleanly. It seemed that way. What exactly do they do to do that?
They get good defensemen, good gap. The forwards work hard. I think both teams play a very similar game, and they got a really good team.
What sort of be said? Coming into the third period down 5-1 and making it a game and getting this place back into it. What's there to be said about the resiliency of this team that's been shown, all throughout this year?
We talked about that after the second. We said, hey, the one thing is we're going to go down swinging, and our team's never quit before, and I was proud that they didn't quit tonight. They made it an interesting game. We scored 2. We hit 2 posts. Does it hurt? Yeah, it's going to sting. That's losing's supposed to hurt. That's why it's hard to win. It's hard to win consistently, and it's too bad.
With all the time you've put in this season particularly, does it seem to you that now you're going to the 4th year here, that time going by rather quickly?
It does. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. It's not fun now, obviously, but it's been a great 3 years here. The city, the fans, the players. It seems like yesterday we just started, and it's gone by fast.
the fans kind of hung in as well as the players did.
Yeah, they did. It's not surprising. You know, we got best fans in the league, we think, and I was happy that we came back and made it a good game and an interesting and exciting game at the end of the day.
This team saw so much improvement. I mean, even throughout the season with the call-ups and downs. And, you know, there were guys who had only been here for about a month when the playoffs started, and they were such huge parts of this series. But what does that to say about the locker room, bringing guys in?
It's great. We've got good people in our locker room. I've said it time and time again. You don't have players, as many new players come into a team and have those guys play well without having good character in your locker room. It's a testament to them. It's a testament to the culture, and that's a big reason why we got into the playoffs, was because of the character in our locker room.
Right, a heck of a game. Guys didn't go, as coach was saying, you went down swinging, coming back. The fans stayed in with it. Although you didn't win, going home, you have to have a good positive feeling on the season, personally and for the team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anytime you lose, it's not a lot of fun. It's not a great feeling in that dressing room right now, but we battled through some adversity this year. Got to give them credit. They're a good hockey team over there. Obviously, we didn't get off to the start we would have liked tonight, without question, but we fought hard and laid it all on the line and made our best push. And the fans, as always, were unbelievable and gave us a ton of energy and stuck with us as they always do. And it's very special playing in front of them.
Can you talk a little bit about that fan presence and just what they do for you guys on the ice?
Yeah, it's huge. They've been unbelievable. I mentioned before, I've never seen anything like a group of fans like this. The support, win or lose, the energy, the noise, it's insane. And I've been very blessed to play here for a couple of years because it really is special. And not just in the rink, out in the community, and just how well we're treated in this town. And it's a great hockey town, and it's somewhere that I have truly loved playing.
Now, when you go home, how far of a ride is it for you to drive?
Yeah, it's about 40 hours. Obviously, a little too early to want to be making that drive, but like I said, it's tough right now, and every guy in that dressing room's probably not in the best mood right now, but we've got to find some positives. And like you mentioned, we really laid it on the line in the third there and tried to fight as hard as we could to get back in that game, but just came up a bit short. And congratulations to Albany. They're a good hockey team.
As one of the only guys that has been in the lineup every day, and you've seen how the lineup has changed in every game, it seems. What does it say about your group to be able to get to this point and play a relatively consistent game throughout the year, despite not having a consistent game?
Yeah, we've always prided ourselves in having a good locker room, good character. I think it's a pretty easy spot for guys to come up and join our team and make them feel welcome. We had some huge contributions from guys all season that joined and guys that stepped up their game, and we fought hard all year. Our coaching staff does a great job. They get us prepared, and we went through some times where we were a little short, a little thin, and we managed to keep grinding out wins, grinding out points. And I think it's a testament to all the guys in that locker room and the character that they have. And like I said, didn't finish the way we wanted, but there's definitely some positives we can take from this season.
Speaking of positives too, just that third period comeback, the fans are really feeling it. Can you just talk about what you guys were able to do after, being down 5-1 going into that?
Yeah, it obviously, like I said, not the start we wanted, definitely, but we pushed hard. We got some big goals from some guys, and the energy of the building was buzzing, and we had total belief that we could come back in that game. Once we got that 5-2 goal and then 5-3, and we were pushing, we had some looks, we had some posts, and no one quit. Everyone laid it on the line and did everything we could to tie that hockey game, and came up short, and extremely disappointing, but that's hockey. That's the way it goes sometimes.
3-0 hole, just too hard to get out of, you think?
It's definitely tough, especially against Albany. They play hard. They're a good hockey team, and if we could do it all over again, that's definitely not how we'd want to start. It's funny to figure out how or why that happened, but that's the way the game goes sometimes. And like I mentioned, we tried to climb back into the game and fought hard, and it's a tough hole to put yourself in, but we gave it everything we had, and that was, I think we can be proud of that, but very, very tough time losing.
When you look at the positive, just this team and this group last year, so much success. And how do you kind of build off that? Looking for, I know you can't really look forward to next season. But how do you build off that and what you guys have accomplished the last 2 years?
Yeah, it's definitely been a fun ride here. Obviously, last year we had a great run. Came up short. This year we came up a little shorter, and there's definitely positives you can take from it. I think we're building our identity for ourselves, as a team. I think teams expect a hard game from us every time we show up. Forwards, D, goaltending, I think everyone stepped up at points in the season and carried the load when guys were gone, and something we can definitely build on for next year. I think teams know about our building and coming in here and having to play here. It's a tough place to play, and just got to have a good summer and get everyone healthy and get some working out in, and look forward to next year, I guess.
Is there something to be said about, I mean, obviously you're not looking at right now being out as positive, but last year, the deep run that you guys have and the style of play that you guys have, are you trying? Oh, okay. I mean, having a little bit extra time to rest and recover and be ready for next year, I mean, is that something that once you reflect on this year, that you take in consideration as maybe being a positive?
Yeah, I mean, you never, like you mentioned, you never want your season to end early or to be done now, but if you're going to spin it in a positive, it gives us a little bit more time to train and build our bodies, get healthy, get strong, get excited for next year. Last year, obviously, summer was a little bit short, but I think every guy would tell you they wouldn't have wanted it any other way. But the positive of it is that we do have a little more time to heal up. We got some guys banged up, as anyone does in playoffs, and get back to the gym and get working out and really try to improve yourself as a player for next year. And that's something that I'm sure every guy in there will do and that we'll look forward to.